What's going on, y'all, man? Good morning. Happy to break this news at the top of the hour at 9:30. This is Alexander Sanchez. He told me officially that he is going to be visiting Georgia Tech's junior day visit. Really, really exciting right there. Happy to break this news for you guys. Really an outstanding receiver for the Grayson Rams. He's going to be a big part of their offense come next year. Had over 42 catches, 661 yards, and 6 touchdowns. Big play receiver. Really good with his hands, real strong hands, can catch in traffic. You know what I'm saying? Can go get the 50-50 ball. Elusive in space. Big time playmaker, man. He's the reason him and John Seniors and obviously the running backs, Amari Austin, Dylan Elder, the quarterback Jeff Davis, reasons why they went so deep in the playoffs this past season in Georgia high school football in 7A. Unfortunately lost in the semifinals to Milton, but he is one of the reasons why. But he will be at Georgia Tech and actually in 2 weeks, told me on the 27th, January 27th, he will be at Georgia Tech. But I'm going to tell you a little bit about him. And just to let y'all know, y'all can't get the latest, I did write this story. It is on SI Sports Illustrated, all yellow jackets. Go check it out. Really good article as well. I did write it myself. But I just wanted to tell y'all real quick also about Sanchez. It's really, really cool. He went to a prospect camp at Georgia Tech. So if you guys didn't know, Corky Kell had a 7-on-7 last year. And, he was one of the players along with Anthony Miller that got offered on the spot at there, which I liked about the event so much. I was telling my boss at the time, I was like, I think this is going to really help kids because, at the time, Georgia Tech wasn't seen as it is right now, especially in the football world. Now they're gaining steam. They won 7 games, won a bowl game against UCF. They had a really great season. At the time, Brent Key was just coming in. He didn't know what Georgia Tech was going to be. Now Georgia Tech's a program on the rise. And it was so big because now these kids can come to these camps and a whole bunch of Georgia Tech staff members, recruiters are on staff. So if they like a kid they can get offers on the spot. So that was so cool about this right here. You see right here. Official offer came last June. That was when they had the 7-on-7 camp at Georgia Tech. And he balled out so much, he ended up getting an offer on the spot. So he holds about 5 to 6 offers right now. And another interesting note that you guys didn't know, he actually canceled. So this is how much he actually likes Georgia Tech. He actually canceled his Louisville junior day visit and instead is going to Georgia Tech. So that came from him, word of mouth from him himself. So that's how big he feels about Tech. Now, he's largely unranked, but I think that is going to rise for him this summer, especially if he continues to ball out like I know he will this spring and summer. Already got invited to major camps, Under Armour All-American, Under Armour Next camp. That'll be here in February. Also, U.S. Army Bowl. National Combine invite. He got invited to that too here in Atlanta. So I think it's gonna be a name that's gonna buzz. I definitely see him getting a 3-star ranking, maybe even higher. But I think the kid's very high on Tech, in my personal opinion, and I think they're gonna get a stud receiver. If he decides to, go there and potentially, be a yellow jacket. But they are very, very, very high on him. So that's something to note. Something to keep aware of, but I think he's very high on Tech, and I think Tech is very high on him. So keep a lot for that, and that's my thoughts, man. That's my big breaking news this morning.